Hello, everyone, and welcome back to part 3 of cancer signs in which women should never ignore. Now, we've got such a huge response to some of these symptoms, and globally, people from the UK, Japan, Brazil, Australia, India, South Africa have been contacting Acupuncture My Life to really discuss further some of the symptoms in which we discussed, and expressed that they were experiencing some of the symptoms and felt they could just, get over it by just getting a little more rest. And of course, here at Acupuncture My Life, our first piece of advice, or bit of advice, was to see your doctor right away. See your doctor right away, have tests run, and then see your local acupuncturist or contact Acupuncture My Life. And they all agreed. There was still a few skeptical about going to the doctor because it wasn't that they didn't believe in their physician. They were just nervous at the potential outcome of any tests to be administered. But I felt the acupuncturists here at Acupuncture My Life did a great job in convincing a lot of them. Better safe than sorry. Because acupuncturists, especially acupuncturists here at Acupuncture My Life, we work together with different types of doctors. Especially if it requires that. And we usually push out patients that come in for regular wellness visits to do their annual physicals, bring the results back, and so forth and so on, to discuss what's going on and translate it into how they've been diagnosed by an acupuncturist, or us here at Acupuncture My Life, how the results correlate the Western perspective or diagnoses with Eastern diagnoses. And there are many that do understand how seeing an acupuncturist for wellness visits periodically, whether it's annually or biannually, going in for checkups with their doctor and so forth and so on, how it works great for them, puts many people at ease with regard to their health. And this is what we speak of a lot here at Acupuncture My Life. This is why so many people follow us on every social media platform out there under Acupuncture My Life. Unless you're a Twitter person, then it's at Acu_is_my_life. And kudos to the ladies out there globally. A lot of women are checking out the 3-month Women's Health Series running on the acupuncturesmylife.com website blog section. They have tons of questions. They're emailing Acupuncture My Life with certain questions. And some are even saying, they were glad to have read the material that's there, and they're seeing their acupuncturist in their countries, which is awesome. That's great. And even as a result of experiencing this, different women's health disorders, acupuncturists tend to advise them to continue seeing their regular doctor as well. But check out, if you haven't already, check out the Women's Health series running on the acupuncturesmylife.com website. You can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter. So many have done that globally. So much eye-opening information for your benefit. Yeah. Now back to part 3. Now another sign to watch out for is how an existing mole can become cancerous. Now, you have to understand something, and many don't. Melanoma can occur even if you're not exposed to sunlight. It can start from an existing mole. And when it comes to women, this type of cancer tends to start on the lower legs. And signs to look out for is a mole that changes in size, color, texture, it bleeds, or a lesion that burns. It's painful and it itches. Or even a brown spot that has speckles on it. This is something to look for. Because if you notice something like this, again, see your physician and then go sit with your acupuncturist. Now, the next I've spoken about in past episodes, a few past episodes that I've done, and that's having trouble swallowing. Now that can be a sign of either neck or even head cancer. Now you see, cancers of the neck or the head can include mouth, jaw, throat, your voice box, sinuses, salivary glands, nasal cavity. Now, these types of cancers generally tend to include a persistent sore throat, or a sore or lump that just doesn't heal, a change in your voice, such as like you sound hoarse for an extended period of time and you just can't figure out why. Now another sign is if you notice blood in your urine, there's like a soda, a Coca-Cola tinge type to your urine, or even bright red. This can be a sign of bladder cancer. Other signs that can accompany that can be persistent back pain, frequent and painful urination. If you're experiencing this, see your doctor and then see your local acupuncturist, or contact Acupuncture's My Life. Because bladder cancer is pretty serious. Now, I discuss this with individuals a lot, and that's people that complain of constant fatigue. Now, constant fatigue can be a symptom of many things, from diet, lack of sleep, overwork to cancer. Now, an individual that's been diagnosed with cancer or have cancer and they're undiagnosed, fatigue is more than likely a symptom as a result of. I mean, the cancer and the fatigue go together. I mean, because fatigue serves as a symptom of, can serve as a symptom of cancer, because cancer has the propensity to interfere with the production of red blood cells in the body. And then voila, anemia. It can also contribute to loss of red blood cells. And this happens a lot. It's often associated with colorectal cancer or stomach cancer. And there you have it, fatigue. Another is experiencing fever. You don't know where it fever. Why am I feverish? Or why am I experiencing night sweats along with unexplained weight loss? Why? Now that can be an early sign of some cancers. One being, an example being lymphoma. Because lymphoma presents with symptoms of night sweats for sure. Undiagnosed cancers usually present with other symptoms as well, such as losing weight and you don't know why. Your eating habits haven't changed, along with, as I said earlier, the fevers. You have to understand, health is wealth. And again, and I'll say it 17 million more times. The wealth is not in the bank. It's not in your pocket. It's not in your purse. It's not under your mattress. It's not in the safe. It's not in the shoebox in the closet. It's not under the doghouse in the backyard. It's in you. It is in you. And it's something that you have to understand. You know what? If you're operating a vehicle right now, please pull it over to the side of the road. If you're crossing the street, hurry up and carefully get across the street. And if you're lifting or carrying something heavy, take a second. Just rest it down. I need everyone in a relaxed position right now. And I need you to close your eyes. And I need you to say to yourself, acupuncture is my life. And now open it. Boom. You are now brand new. Brand new. You are. Now, something we all want to pay attention to, and that's if we start to notice that our health is declining in an unexplained or unexplainable fashion. Like, what the heck is going on? Is it because I'm aging? Not necessarily. No. Because when cancer begins to attack your organs or other parts of your body, you'll begin to notice overall declining health. Let's take, for instance, breast cancer that's in its advanced stages. An individual would notice weight loss, experience bone pain, loss of appetite, feel nauseous a lot. There'd be some yellowing of the skin, persistent cough, headache, shortness of breath, double vision, as well as even muscle weakness. Now, my advice if you're experiencing this, for, let's say, anywhere between a week and a half to 2.5 weeks, go see your doctor right away. Let them run a shitload of tests, and then go and see your local acupuncturist or contact Acupuncture My Life. You want to remain as aware as possible as to what's going on with you. And this is why we also have the Eastern Nutrition episodes, because a lot of the problems we face health-wise has a whole lot to do with what we put in our mouths. And so many people globally are starting to really understand that more and more. As a result, especially listening to Acupuncture My Life Eastern Nutrition episodes. Acupuncture is my life. Acupuncture is my life. You must. And this is serious business. You must make acupuncture a part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?